24 is located on Route 24 in Lewis.
Yes. Yes.
It's a
yes.
joke. It's a joke. I
Yes.
learned from Bill.
I love it. I love it.
Headlines you can't get through your day without. On Power 101.7.
Yes. Thank you. And when you do your radio show, you can do that.
Isn't that something that Bill would say?
Yes. Oh my gosh, that made my morning.
Bill's like a proud parent.
Yes.
Yes. You did it.
Yes. Finally. She's becoming a radio personality.
Finally, she's speaking up. Finally, she's
closed
thinking like me.
Mouths don't get fed.
No, but that is a good suggestion.
Yeah, that's great, and I can't wait till he puts on his own radio show and competes against us and does that. All right, so Michael in Laurel, congrats. Nah, we're only joshing you.
It's all fun.
Michael.
Oh, gosh.
I love it. Michael Parsons in Laurel, congratulations. You're qualified for Firefly. And Chad Jones in Laurel, you're also qualified for Firefly. Keep listening. We will get you in. A lot of headlines going on this morning. Some sad news. We do have an update on the situation out of Worcester County with, the 14-year-old, the boy who got hit.
Mm-hmm. So this is coming from the Dispatch, and the headline says, more questions than answers remaining in the teen death. There's still more questions than answers in the tragic hit-and-run collision on Grays Corner Road last week that claimed the life of a local 14-year-old, but it does appear that some of the dots are being connected. The Maryland State Police on Monday announced that it had located the vehicle suspected to be involved in the fatal hit-and-run collision that claimed the life of Gavin Knupp, 14, of Ocean Pines, on Grays Corner Road near the Glen Riddle community on July the 11th. An MSP release announced that law enforcement officials located the suspected vehicle, which was a 2011 black Mercedes, in Worcester County at around 1:30 a.m. on Sunday. It's important to note that the MSP crash team investigation into the incident is active and ongoing, and no persons of interest have been publicly identified. However, multiple reliable sources have advised that the 2011 black Mercedes suspected to be involved in the collision was located at the Ocean Reef community in West Ocean City. A check of court records found one of the individuals connected to the incident through reliable sources reveals prior and recent traffic violations involving a 2011 black Mercedes at an address in the Ocean Reef community. The investigation is active and ongoing, and no one, again, has been formally charged. However, it does appear that there is some correlating information based on court records and reliable sources. The preliminary investigation revealed that the victim was a pedestrian on Grays Corner Road at Riddle Lane when he was struck by a vehicle traveling east on Grays Corner Road. The victim was crossing the roadway to return to a passenger vehicle when he was struck by a motor vehicle, which fled the scene and did not return. Again, no one has been formally charged in this incident, but a social media post by a popular local hospitality group owner on Wednesday afternoon appears to provide a little insight. Matt Ort, managing partner of Matt Ort Companies, posted on social media on Wednesday with speculation about the incident running rampant in the close-knit community that he felt the need to clear the air on some issues involving his establishments. Matt Ort Companies operates the food and beverage operations in Ocean Pines, including the Yacht Club, as well as Coastal Salt and Coastal Smokehouse, among others. On behalf of the Matt Ort Companies, we are aware of a tragic event that has brought pain and heartache to multiple families, and our thoughts are with everyone involved. The statement reads, with all of the speculation surrounding this event, I feel the need to say something publicly. No one has been charged in the incident as of late Wednesday afternoon, and the Maryland State Police crash team investigation is ongoing, but Ort's statement confirms one of his partners is involved in the incident on some level. I have been in business with Ralph DeAngelis for 3 decades as a leader, mentor, and partner, the statement reads. During that time, Ralph has always been a man of integrity, which is how he built such a stellar reputation in our town. Over the past few years, Matt Ort Companies has added substantially to the area by revitalizing the Ocean Pines food and beverage operations and starting 2 new popular restaurants, all of which employ over 400 members of this community. At this time, my focus will continue to operate Matt Ort Companies to the same high standards to which we have always held ourselves. It is uncertain if Ralph has been questioned about the incident, about the vehicle identified that was located by law enforcement early Sunday morning, but it does appear that there is some connection. Ort's social media statement posted on Wednesday does suggest that Ralph is at least a person of interest in the probe. For obvious reasons, Ralph cannot speak about this matter, the statement reads. However, he has said to me directly, in the end, the truth will come out and it will prove me to be the man that you always thought that I was. I will take him, as I always have, at his word, and I hope that the community at large will as well. Meanwhile, the victim's friends and family last week set up a GoFundMe account to help with the expenses. They've reached over $39,000. The popular young victim was an avid fisherman, a hunter, a skateboarder, a surfer, and a soccer player. A portion of the funds donated through the GoFundMe account will be donated to the Surfers Healing Program, which would have meant so much to that victim, according to the friends and the family. It provides surf camps around the country and around the world, including Ocean City each year, and it allows surfers to interact with special needs children and enjoy a day at the ocean. A memorial paddle is planned in Ocean City this Saturday afternoon.
Wow.
So that's what we know, and that is the update right now.
Yeah, that's the official, just verbatim story right from the Dispatch. There was a lot of social media talk yesterday, that we don't need to get into, but that's the story. It's just, again,
It's sad, it's tragic.
all we care about is the boy and the family, and just
Wow.
sad, man, just sad. Wow. Jess, what else is going on? I guess we can do the local stories first, and then we'll get back to the national.
Okay. So with all this heat, the Wicomico County Health Department is opening up a cooling station at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center. The center will be opened Thursday, today, from 11 a.m. until 7:30 p.m., and then again on Saturday at noon until 7 p.m., and Sunday 11 a.m. until 7:30. Masks are preferred but not required. Residents will need to bring their own mask and food, beverages, and medications. Pets are allowed, but they will be sheltered separately by animal control at the Humane Society, and they will be returned to the owner before the cooling center closes for the day. If anyone needs any transportation to the Civic Center, you should call Shore Transit at 443-260-2300. And additionally, the Mac Inc. Senior Center will be open on Thursday, today, 8 a.m. until 4:30 as a cooling station as well for residents ages 55 and older. Hold on here. Sorry. Sometimes this doesn't work like it should.
It's all good.
There's another cooling station set up in Somerset County. Several cooling centers are scheduled to be opened. Again, the residents will have a place to go in the coming days. The Princess Anne Library would like you to know that they are going to be open. The Crisfield Library as well, 10 a.m. until 6:45 p.m. Monday through Wednesday, 10 a.m. until 4:45 p.m. Thursday through Saturday. Additionally, the UMES Student Service Center is going to be open from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. Again, please bring your food, your beverages, and your medications to the cooling centers. Pets are not allowed at those locations, though.
Or if
okay?
you want to stop by Jessica's house, that can be a cooling station. And pets are preferred.
You know what?
So if you have pets,
You know what?
that's a place to go. Pet friendly.
Whew, we are going to be in the middle of a heat wave.
Yeah.
And Bill has actually a bigger house than I do.
Nope.
He has a garage
No,
to house
no,
the
no.
pets.
No. Nope.
Speaking of like the climate changes and the weather and
Yes.
all that. So President Biden made an announcement making some modest new steps to fight climate change yesterday and said that the stronger action will be coming, saying that this is an emergency and I will look at it that way. Some Democrats and environmental groups have been calling for Biden to declare a climate emergency. And while he did not do that yesterday, he did suggest that he might take a step towards that. If he does declare a climate emergency, it would allow him to redirect federal resources to boost renewable energy programs that would help speed up the transition from fossil fuels. It could also be used to block oil and gas drilling or other projects, but such actions would likely be challenged in court. The executive actions announced yesterday will help domestic offshore wind industries out in the Gulf of Mexico and the Southeast and spend $2.3 billion to help communities cope with these soaring temperatures. Also, mortgage applications in the U.S. fell. It adjusted to 6.3% last week, according to Mortgage Bankers Association weekly surveys that have been put out, putting mortgage demand at its lowest point since 2000. MBA economist Joel Kahn cited several reasons for the decline, including the weakening economic outlook, high inflation, and persistent affordability challenges. Interest rates are 2% points higher than a year ago, as the Federal Reserve has been hiking these rates to try to bring down high inflation and average the home prices. Right now, they are still at historic highs, though, in many markets across the country. So there you have it.
Okay. By the way, right here in Georgetown at the Shell station, I saw the cheapest gas that I've seen, and that is $4.14.
$4.14.
$4.14. Yes.
Round of applause.
Yes,
Round of
$4.14.
applause.
I've been seeing $4.19. That was the cheapest. Now $4.14.
All right.
I don't know what it is at BJ's in Millsboro, but if you have anything cheaper than $4.14 on the shore, 302-858-5117. Okay?
That's what's
so, I already shouted out Michael Parsons and Chad Jones from Laurel. You guys are both in for Firefly. Keep listening to qualify. Okay? It is the Bill and Jessica show. Speaking of Firefly, here's more details.
Firefly is coming.